What's up, y'all? Welcome once again to another episode of Does It Smoke Like It Smells? Today's topic is going to be Sutliff's Dark and Silky. Dark and Silky is part of their private stock line. This is a aromatic blend that is made out of black Cavendish. If you don't know, black Cavendish is a excellent tobacco to use if you're going to be giving an aromatic feel, if you're going to be infusing flavors and different room notes into a tobacco, then black Cavendish is the best. Personally, I like black Cavendish by itself without any extra flavors or notes added to it. This is a widely popular blend. I didn't know that, but I was just checking it out this week, and it is sold out on multiple sites that me and Rennie G use on a regular basis. So if you can get your hands on some of this, it is a great blend. It is a chocolate and a cocoa infused aromatic. Goes for about $14 for a 1.5 ounce tin. It is a ribbon cut. If you don't know about the different cuts of tobacco, me and Rennie G can break that down for you in a later date. Just leave us a comment. Let us know if you got questions about the different cuts, but it is a ribbon cut. I would say the strength is a 1 to a 2. Your room note is going to be a 4 or 5. In Renee's case, the bounce the ass note, it's going to be a 0 for me. I think it has a perfect room note, but we can see what the girls said about that. The taste. So me and Renee have said in the past that, you know, these more refined smokers that we watch, they always give you these hints of this and this hints of that. They're just pulling it out the air. Like, I don't know where they get this shit from, but I definitely get chocolate from this one. This one is definitely chocolate. Chocolate out the tin, chocolate out the pipe. This is a great one. For me, it is a definitely smokes like it smells. So without further ado, Rennie G.
All right, so I love the way Royce always breaks it down, the particulars. It gives you the ins and outs and the specifics about each blend. I'm gonna give it to you straight, uncut, no chase. Out the tin, smells great. We've been struggling to find a good chocolate blend. I think this is a great one right when you open it. Amazing. Uh, Room note, the girls loved it. No complaints, no bounce that ass. It was very pedestrian. It was a nice, enjoyable time. No dollars being distributed out into the universe. So the beard note, I'm very big on how it smells on my beard because I got to sniff it as I'm walking around the populace, and it smells pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Populous.
Right. In terms of like the flavor, it's a hint. Like, I don't know what these dudes on YouTube are talking about. My taste buds must be like non-functioning because I'm thinking like Hershey. It's not Hershey. It's none of that. It's a hint of chocolate and a hint of cocoa. So uh yeah, I guess it does smoke like it smells. I'm smelling a little bit of chocolate there. So my girls like it. I always ask them, is it a repurchase? And they are like, yeah, you can go ahead and get it. So for me, I'll probably get it. I'm smoking it right now. Actually, it went out, so I'm gonna have to relight it. I don't have the unicorn like Royce, where it's a one light situation over here. So I'm gonna have to relight it. I did let it sit for about an hour maybe, and that's just waiting for all of us to get together. So not bad there. So the only other thing I can say is he's right, it's sold out. So as we're looking for this stuff, um ironically we both were stumbling on this one around the same time. So he actually got it before me. He tried it out. I kind of waited just because we've had our issues with finding a good blend. So I asked him last time we spoke, hey, is it something I would need to buy? And he said, yeah, get it. So I got it. So this is the second time I'm actually smoking it, and I think I will probably buy it again. So it gets I'll call it my star stamp of approval. So if my baby says go for it, I'm probably gonna get it. So she says go for it, I'm gonna probably get it again.
So when you talk about a tin, how many smokes do you normally get out of a single tin on average?
Good question.
So one that is there's multiple factors that go into play with how many smokes you're going to get out of a tin. One is how you pack your pipe. Another is how many what is the depth and the diameter of your chamber in your bowl. If you have a huge pipe that the chamber is, the size of a quarter or a $half, and it's, a ½ inch deep, then of course it's going to take you more tobacco to fill that chamber when you're smoking. If you're smoking like my corncob pipe, you might put 2 packs and you're good. But my design Berlin pipe, it might take 3. So it all depends on that. Depends on how much you waste. Do you take out enough when you're drying out your tobacco just to fill your chamber? And that comes with time, knowing your pipes. Now, I haven't gotten as intimate with my pipes as Renee as naming them, but I do know, I do
Yeah, we're gonna get the
know,
name of that one in a minute. Hold on.
yeah, I do know how many pinches it takes to fill my bowl. So there's multiple things that come into play. As Renee alluded to earlier, he let his sit out for about an hour. I will say with this blend, this Black Cavendish is a very wet tobacco, and that helps it absorb the flavoring that is given to it to make it an aromatic. Even Black Cavendish without any flavoring added to it is a wet tobacco. So you definitely need to give your tobacco time to dry out when you go to light this up. I have, when I was in London last weekend, I don't think I had Dark and Silky with me, but I have been able to get a 2, maybe 3 light out of that. But it depends on the pipe. I'm noticing that it's not the tobacco all the time. A lot of times it's the pipe and how well it draws and how well it keeps that cherry lit. So just different things to take into note. So, but for me, it is a smokes like it smells. Like Renee said, it's not an overpowering chocolate, but it's better than some of the other chocolates we have bought in the past. I'll leave it at that. No
Yeah.
names.
By far, it's my favorite out of the ones we've tried, Royce.
Yes, it is. It is. And we've tried 3, I think. So definitely.
I'll rock with it again.
All right.
It is sold out, so I can't rock with it anytime soon. So luckily, I bought the 10.
All right. So speaking about being intimate with their pipes, Renee, the pipe of choice today's name is.
Dun, 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 dun. Once again, I present to you Gandalf, church warden, ebony. Yes, you like it. It's got a rusticated bowl chamber, like Roy says. Boom, you see the dark and silky inside there. Yes, see the nice ebony stem that I presented to you, good people. Wait a minute, I take that back. Okay. It's my Savinelli pipe, yo.
Oh man, you couldn't have timed that any better, dude. Like I don't know how else to say it. So y'all will learn though, like as we go. Renee's got names for everything. Everything. When we would play video games, he would have a name for a specific build that he had. You know what I'm saying? So the simple fact that he's out here naming, and how many pipes currently, sir, do you have named?
How many pipes do you have now, Ren?
Like 12? Yeah, 12.
I see 5.
Oh,
I see 9 behind you.
On
One in your
another.
hand, so that's 10.
Yeah, and I got my 2 Petersons behind the bookshelf.
Okay, all right. I guess I got to
That's
catch
crazy.
up, huh? I looked at a few online the other day, and I held back. I didn't pull the punch. I held back. So
I will introduce Lestrade and Moriarty one of these days.
okay.
So ultimately, when it's all said and done, I am taking from what you guys are saying that in this particular blend itself, it does smoke like it smells. This would be a repurchase. Yes.
Yeah, definitely Homie Trinity stamp of approval.
Yes.
Now,
100%.
on a complete and total different side note, though, Royce, what was the selection like when you went to London recently? Like, I don't know, like just in general, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, when we all sit around, for the younger generation, oh yeah, pipe smoking. They're thinking about a guy reading a book, smoking a pipe by a fireplace. You know what I'm saying? Tweed jacket with the, so. And immediately I think British accent. So you're in London. Like, was there a whole different like selection as far as the shops and everything were concerned?
I only made it to one shop. I'll throw it out there. It was Cigar and Snuff. It was in the Covenant Gardens area. The shop was literally the size of your broom closet. But the young lady that helped me had they probably had 200 pipes on display in there. And she let me pick and choose. And
Wow.
I didn't want to annoy her, but I was like, can I see that one? Can I see that one? Can I see that one? Next, I got like 5-10 pipes on the counter. And I made a choice on one that I wanted. It's I don't have it in here. I'll break it out next week. It's a short and stubby, but it's a excellent pipe. And then they had their own custom blends of tobacco. So I bought a Sweet Caribbean and I bought another house blend that's a non-aromatic. The Sweet Caribbean that they had is phenomenal. It had what me and Renee were looking for, the tropical notes that we've been trying to find. So all in all, my London pipe experience was excellent. And there was one more shop I wanted to get to, but we were just so busy. I was running my daughter around just trying to see all the historical stuff that I just couldn't get to the other one. So and I was so happy with the pipe that I bought. You're not supposed to smoke a pipe back-to-back days, and I have to admit that I did. I 100% did, and it
was hard-headed, man.
I had 300. I had 3 other pipes with me. I packed 3 other pipes. I packed different, tobaccos with me. I always, pack my pipes, and then Renee turned me on to those pocket jars. Those things are a lifesaver. So the pocket jars, I had 2 different blends already in there. So, and then I bought 2 more in London. So I had plenty of options, but the pipe I bought it's a beast, man. So I did smoke it back-to-back days, but then I gave it a rest and brought out some of my tried and true. So good to go.
Yeah,
So Ren, let me ask you though, like, what is the reason for not smoking the same pipe on back-to-back days?
You're supposed to like clean it after every time you use it, man. Like you gotta get in the chambers, and you gotta like scrub out the junk. And then you gotta it's a process where like alcohol or whatever solution you use to clean your pipes, and then you gotta let it dry for a couple of days. You can't overuse your pipes. You'll break it.
Yeah, you gotta get the moisture out. You gotta let the moisture dry out. You don't want to have a wet pipe.
No, you gotta get it out, man. I'm gonna drink my coffee on that note.
So on that note, we're gonna wrap up this episode of Does It Smoke Like It Smells? As always, if you like our content, please like the videos. If you haven't subscribed, please kick that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you always know when your favorite neighborhood homies are putting out new content. And follow us on social media. Once again, it's the Homie Trinity. Thank you for watching.